We are not doing a good job as women being able to explain why it's sexual harassment versus being an attractive opportunity. Men are frustrated. Men are not understanding what is the difference and why am I a threat if I'm being kind to you. So because of your behavior, women, I am now going to pull back my finances and resources. I'm now going to reduce my presence. I'm going to reduce my intentions, my efforts, because I don't want what my intentions are in terms of creating connection with you to be misconstrued as sexual harassment because you don't like how I look. I'm not your type. One man's flirt, depending on how he looks and presents, is another man's sexual harassment.
Yes, yes.
And we are not doing a good job as women being able to explain why it's sexual harassment versus being.
Yeah, she made a good point. She definitely made a good point, man. And she really break it down. Women not really doing a good job. So go ahead, Ronnie, man. What's your take on what she said? She's speaking facts.
I think she is speaking fact because at the same time, on the terms of business, sometimes you may think sometimes you may think she's flirting with you, but she's just being nice. So I think sometimes men don't know the difference. Like sometimes women may say, because there's some women that just naturally friendly. They'll be like, "Hey, how you doing?" They give you a smile, they give you a look. Doesn't mean she's sexually attracted to you. She's just being nice on the aspect of the job. Now, some guys do miss the mark where they see a woman she coming into the workplace, she smiles at them, and that happened to me too. Back then I don't really do that anymore. But she'll smile at me, and I'm thinking she's giving me an opportunity to go and approach her and probably take her out on a date or take her out on a coffee date, and that's not necessarily true. And now that you got to be very careful because in this time and age, you get yourself in some serious trouble. So I think that flirting that job, I think men should not do it at all. So if a woman is being high, she say, "Hey, good morning," keep it going, and just keep it moving. But don't entertain it for too long. But I do want to know Hakeem take it. He have an older mindset, so I want to see like his point of view, and also Ashton, because Ashton be on the road too, and you're too as well, Jordan. But go ahead, Hakeem.
So, funny enough, we talked about this several times over the years. Several times. Kevin Samuels, many episodes say this about women. They say it's sexual harassment when you're ugly, you're fat, and it's not sexual harassment when you're a thug and you look good with tattoos or long dreadlocks. No offense to you, my brother. You know what I mean? You look good, you can do that. Now, here's the thing. I play around, but there's a level where you can't cross certain boundaries. You know if a girl likes you or not. Women have made it very uncomfortable to talk to them. Y'all have made it very uncomfortable to be approached. We don't know what the signals are anymore. So you're not going to get hollered at. Your potential husband is scared to be called a weirdo, a stalker, or this. You now have to put the effort in when you say, I'm ready to fuck. For me to know that you like me, you got to toss that pussy up. You got to at least buy me something, toss that pussy up, unbuckle my pants, so I can know it's for real. Because
Wait,
I
at the
like
workplace. Wait, at the workplace.
at the
No, we talking about the
workplace,
workplace.
outside, if we at the park, you know what I mean? Because I'm taking everything as we're being friendly now. Until you say, hey, you want to go have sex right now? Then I said, oh
Yeah,
shit, you
I
must
agree.
really. Thank you. We don't know. Listen, we so afraid of catching the case. You got to say, hey, I'm ready to put all that in my mouth.
Wait, at the work.
At the workplace.
It's the
At the
workplace.
work, listen, at the workplace, at the job, if we moving around, this and that, you got to say, hey, I want to be in a relationship with you.
Hakeem, that's
Like,
terrible advice. Yeah, man, listen to us.
we
You
don't,
gonna get a
No,
man caught up.
I gotta agree. I gotta agree,
thank you.
Ron, because
You can't, a lot
because
of these,
it
go ahead, brother.
it's a lot of women like if you ugly, it's harassment. I gotta agree to that. If you look good, they will approach. But if you a celebrity, they'll harass you. I have
Hey,
had a woman. Like I don't know if y'all FedEx is like our FedEx in Memphis, but I tried to holler at this girl in my work clothes. You know how you be hot, you be sweating. So
yeah.
I'm trying to holler at her. I got no play. The very next day, before we got in the parking lot to go to work, I had my grill in. I had my hat backwards. The same girl jumped out the window of her car and walked to my car.
Yo, Ashton. Let's talk. Hey, you had a recent episode that had me crying. You know what I'm talking about?
What with Arnold and
Yeah, yeah,
I told you. Hey,
fam,
no, don't go there.
fam,
Don't go there.
fam,
I told you. Hey,
fam.
Hakeem, I told you that episode was it was really
Listen,
sad. It was
listen.
really it was sad.
I didn't know about it until he told you know I'm an old man. I've been asleep, so I had to wake up and go watch it. I'm like, nah, this wasn't real.
No, because actually I told Hakeem, I said, Hakeem, you gotta watch this episode. It hurt my heart.
You see what I'm saying?
I was gonna cam up.
yeah,
Like, yo.
and what make it so bad is a woman can actually like you, and if some guys around, again, those mean girls that that you know they're just putting bullets, she'll turn you down anyway. You get what I'm saying? So
Come on, man.
So,
And
so
shit.
you're saying the same rules apply at the workplace then? Because we got Mimi on the panel. We have a woman here. So
Yeah.
she good.
I mean, okay, with Prince, with the whole, you got to throw it up. When I'm with a woman, I act like I'm a virgin. I sit there at the edge of the bed.
Yeah.
You got to pull it out for me to have.
Put it in your mouth.
I agree with you that. I do agree with you.
And the crazy part is, this is my MO. I will sit at the edge of the bed like a virgin, and I give it to around midnight or maybe about 3 o'clock in the morning. We could she could be talking about the recipe to brownies, and she'll just pull it out. These women are weird.
Hey, listen, I respect that, but listen here. In the meantime, if you ain't pulling out, I ain't spending no money that whole time. No money getting spent now.
I buy some drugs.
I think you guys are taking it a bit extreme.
No.
What she's saying I think y'all are when you're like into having already developed some type of connection here because y'all are in the same room for her to be able to whip it out or whatever the case is. On the video, on the short clip, she's talking about the simple interaction of flirting when you first meet me. If I have to if I gotta whip it out for you and you first meet, no, we're not doing all that.
You got
but see, I would view that as harassment. You see what I'm saying? What happens when you first meet me? If I smile at you, okay, I posted something on social media the other day and I was like, I don't really be flirting. I'm just funny and y'all like me. And that's real. I'm just funny. I'm down to earth. I'm not really flirting.
Not I'll one
smile
joke
at
yet.
you. You a lie, Ashton. Hold on. He's always laughing. Y'all know y'all got clips and y'all be seeing it all on the show and everything. But back to what I'm saying. It's the initial meet and greet. Okay. I agree with what she said. We have made it very hard and very complicated. However, I'm going to speak for me. If I smile at you, I'm welcoming you into my world. Now, that's whether it is platonic or flirtatious. That's common courtesy, but it gives you an open door to say, hey, my name is such and such, or however you're going to introduce yourself, right? I'm not about to whip it out, especially at work.
Thank
you. Work, Hakeem. Work is wild.
Listen, smiles don't mean nothing. The Hispanic girl smiles.
That's not true, Hakeem, because when I got on camera with you the first time and smiled at you, what did you do?
I smiled back, but that didn't mean nothing.
I almost had a stroke.
Oh, okay.
That didn't mean nothing.
And every time I've seen you since, we've been cool. We speak, I'll smile, we send hearts, whatever.
I took that as you being friendly. I didn't.
Okay,
didn't
so
mean nothing.
take that as her being.
That wasn't no invitation.
Well.
That was just you being a nice young lady from Grapevine.
Hey, but I actually said you almost had a stroke. So Hakeem, you was flirting?
No, I have.
Yeah, you were.
No. Check this out.
You Haitian.
Check this out.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
The femininity made me had a stroke. The femininity made me had a stroke. She's a nice young lady. She's attractive. The femininity made me had a stroke. Shout out to Mimi
for the co-host.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But you know me. I'm an older man, so I know this. I come long time. I know you could smile and want me to say, hey.
Okay, but look, now we got a married man on the panel, Jordan. So let's see how Jordan